Dave, fellow comic book fans. Today we're talking about Bordertown #1.
All right, so Bordertown #1 by DC follows our new character Frank, young teenager, as he is moved to a new town in Arizona, down by the Mexican-U.S. border, and a certain amount of supernatural happenings, I suppose. Yeah, it was kind of a fun start. You don't entirely know why Frank's down there yet. And you get some fun characters right off the bat. I thought this one was a lot of fun myself. I really enjoyed it. It was kind of a little new, certainly it's got some current events in a way, which is kind of entertaining to listen to, but not in a serious way, I suppose. But yeah, I really enjoyed both the stories, new enough for me, as well as I enjoyed the artwork. Now I'm told some people think it's a lot like Leviathan, which I didn't enjoy the artwork on, but this one was still pretty good. So what did you guys think?
By some people, he means me, but that's okay.
just you.
I thought that this is the revamping of DC Vertigo, mature readers, which means that they drop the F-bomb from time to time. But that's okay. I mean, this is really DC being true to their intent of being an edgier, more brutal, more grown-up kind of book. And what we have is a story that takes place in high school and the horrors of high school. And these horrible monsters, sort of from folklore, sort of supernatural, or maybe something else, that are pretty damn terrifying, which is great. So I'm liking where this is starting. There's some interesting characters, interesting conflicts, and a supernatural element that's incredibly powerful, incredibly dangerous. So we're off to a good start, I think.
Yeah, true. Vertigo is back, ladies and gentlemen. This was a damn good comic book. I was really looking forward to reading this. This was my pick of the week last week, and yeah, completely exceeded expectations. This is exactly the type of book I think about when I think Vertigo. I'm glad that we have it. I think that we have a lot of interesting characters here. I think this is a lot of fun. Definitely intended for mature readers, but it's not over the top. It's not like they're abusing this rating. It feels authentic, feels fresh. It hits very hard at certain points, and it's humorous too. There was a few jokes, and this is another book where you have to pay attention to the details.
Some definite DC insider fanboy type jokes.
Oh yeah, which is great. Yeah, you definitely have to keep your eyes peeled. But this also ends on a note that's really promising. We have this supernatural, like you were saying, Dave, this supernatural folklore, influence, this combination of the two. And I think it's going to just make for a really great series. Clearly, now the cat's out of the bag, so to speak. Our main characters have dealt with the beasts and bad guys at hand. It's going to get much worse. They don't know what's going on yet, so we're going to have to watch them, as they investigate what's going on, and as the situation gets worse for them. And I can't be happier with the group of fictional characters that I'm going to be reading, as they dive further into this mess.
They're fun, but I do like how that you have the they may not know what's going on, but we have a little bit more. Yes. So I'm not going like, what the hell's going on?
Yeah,
I do appreciate that.
Yeah, just enough information to keep it interesting. Yep. And just enough for us to feel, I don't want to say feel bad for those characters, but, they're going to make some decisions based on their knowledge that we're not going to approve of. That's bound to happen. And I think that that's great. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Just overall, it's great. I love the artwork. I think it's definitely like Leviathan light, like we were talking about, it's somewhere in between that, like, traditional superhero, highly detailed art and like, cult comic book art, vintage feel. It's a nice blending of the two. Definitely a unique look. I can really appreciate that. The color work was fantastic. Just overall, I'm very happy with this comic book. So
I think we're all agreed on that one.
So we're definitely going to keep up with this one.
Yeah.
So that's what we thought about Bordertown #1. If you pick up the comic book, let us know what you think about it in the comments. Like the video, hit subscribe, and as always, check out thebrazenbull.com for more great comic book content. Until next time.
Adios.
Bye.